Hello, good afternoon, Anushka.
Hello, ma'am. Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm absolutely all right. How about you? How are you doing?
I'm also doing great.
Okay. Has your school reopened?
Yes, ma'am. And it's my first session till from my when my school reopened. So this is my first session after the school
Okay.
reopens.
Okay, that's great. That's great. So, was it was it a school day or was it a day off from school today?
It was a school day for me.
Okay. When did you come back?
I came around 2:35 or 2:40.
Okay.
So
Have you eaten your lunch and everything
no, I just had a lemonade, and now my mother will prepare food, so I'll have it after the
after the
session.
session? Okay. What do
Yeah.
you take along with you if you go to school? Right? Are there any snacks or something that you take along with you?
We take fruits, any dry fruit or any fruit, and lunch only. So
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So yes, with studies you also need energy, right? And that
yes,
energy will come from food. If you will
yeah,
have nothing, it's like you have to constantly fuel your body by eating something, right? Hello,
yes,
Anushka.
ma'am. Yeah,
Anushka, can you hear
yes,
me?
ma'am.
Yeah, your video stopped for a while. Your video stopped for a while.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, that's great. And how's your mom?
My mom is also doing great, and she's also doing practice English practice with her co-learners.
Okay, okay, okay. And where do you get co-learners from? On some other platforms, maybe? Yeah.
No, for before joining this platform, she enrolled in one grammar batch or something like that, where they taught them grammar and how to speak. So there she had some friends. So now also she conversed with them.
That's great. So, do you think your confidence has gone up when you go to school, you talk to your teachers or you talk to your classmates? So, how does it feel now? Has it gone up?
Yeah, I can now converse with anyone like I know them before, and I don't hesitate while talking to someone who is a total stranger to me.
That's great. You are in grade 8 or 9, I believe, right?
Ninth
Nice.
grade.
Okay, okay. That's great. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Okay, I would suggest you that you must participate in, if there is a debate competition
Yeah.
or any speaking activity, you must always participate in such kind
Yes,
of
ma'am.
programs. Okay, so let's get started. I think the topic that we are going to discuss today is quite relatable to you because
Yeah.
it's about student life challenge. This is something that you will completely resonate with. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. And all the memes which were given, I all already resonate with them, and I feel like that I face them day to day.
Oh God.
So
Okay, so let's discuss these memes first. Okay, what is the first meme about? I have gone through them long time ago. Okay, my will you read the first one for me?
so my reaction when the teacher asked me the answer to the question.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah. So how do you feel at that point of time when the teacher, any teacher pinpoints at you, hey
Yeah.
Anushka, yeah?
So actually, the funny thing is that we have three Anushka in my class.
Hmm.
So I get confused whenever someone asks that Anushka. So I feel like I take a look at every Anushka that whom is being asked that you have to answer. Then I ask myself, no, I am going to be asked the question, so I have to give the answer. When I'm totally focused, so I can give the answer. But when I am not focused, or if the teacher hasn't taught that topic, and I also don't know, to every time my reaction is like that only.
So what do you tell if you do not know the answer? d- Do you put it very straight to teacher that I do not know the answer?
Of course, sometimes when I don't know the answer, but I always try to give answers which are familiar to that, so that the teacher doesn't think that I don't know anything. So I
Mm-hmm.
try to give an answer close to that question, but if I don't know, so I do this.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you pass, right? So, are you scared of answering? For example, you do not give a correct answer. So, are you scared of other students? What if they make fun of me or they mock me? Has it ever happened?
No, it doesn't happen in my case, because because they think that our teacher always says that if you don't make mistakes, then you will not learn anything. So if we
Mhm.
make mistakes, so it's a part of learning. So nobody mocks anyone in our class.
That's
And
great.
sometimes in friends, happens that someone teases. So
Mhm.
yeah, that is normal, and
That
it's
is,
even.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true. You pull each other's leg and then you try to play a few pranks. So that is pretty much common. Okay, let's discuss the second one. Okay, what is the second one about?
The second one is about that we all have that one friend during exams that I haven't studied and I'll fail,
Mm-hmm.
and after the result they are the topper one. And I would say that my friends always say this to me, that you every time say that I haven't studied anything and I just study with you whatever you study in class. And I would say that I will never tell lie to them that I haven't studied. When I say that I don't study, then I haven't studied for the test. But
Mm-hmm.
what happens is that I concentrate in my sessions during the classes, so
Mm-hmm.
that I can understand each and every concept, and my English is good, so that I can elaborate in the class
Yeah.
itself, in the test. And the thing happened recently 2 days ago,
Mm-hmm.
that we gave our test PA for SST, and the question were difficult. It was not difficult, but the markings were too high.
Mm-hmm.
Because so then I thought that I will not get high marks. So the one student asked our teacher that, ma'am, what is the highest marks in our class? So our teacher asked that it is 28. And when me and my friends were
Out of
discussing,
out of 30.
yeah.
Yes, Anushka, was there a problem?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, it's raining here, so there is some network issue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we lost connection all of a sudden. Okay, you were telling me about your struggle when you are asked to answer a question all of a sudden or out of the blue by teacher. How what is your reaction to it? Okay, so I would want to know, are you someone who wants to sit at the at the front, or you want to sit on the front bench, or are you someone who wants to sit at the back? Have you ever been a backbencher?
Actually, I just sit with rotation, like we rotate every day by bench. But I like
Mm-hmm.
to sit in the middle, not on the back, not on the first bench, because at that place the teacher gives too much attention. But in the middle bench, nobody gives that much attention. So I would like to sit. I always like to sit in the middle bench.
What's wrong with attention? If you get a lot of attention, it's good for you, right? Or you do not want, you do not want a lot of attention from teacher, right?
Actually, I don't want a lot of attention from teachers, because I just don't like to get that much attention. But yeah, when I know the answer, so obviously I'll ask them that I know the answer. I want a
Okay.
chance to answer. So that's
Okay. Has it ever happened to you that the teacher asked for homework or something, or there was a project submission date and you missed the deadline? Yeah,
yeah.
or you had not done your homework.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
can you talk
So
about?
yeah, this situation happens almost most of the times. I would say that sometimes it's my fault that I forgot my project, or sometimes I just lie to my teacher that I have completed the project, but I forgot that at home. But when it is real, that I feel very guilty that I woke up till late night and completed that project, and now I forgot it at home. And our teacher is also scolding us that why didn't you bring the project. So that time I feel guilty. But sometimes when I don't make, so I have to lie. But not every time I lie when there is some strict teacher, which I don't wish, who doesn't like me. So at that time I sometimes lie also.
Hmm, I can understand. I can understand. I have been there myself. But I was a topper. I would say I was among top three students or top four students. So I was pretty much responsible. But it happens with even those good kids who are good, smart, and very good at or above average. They might even forget homework
Yes.
or project work at home. So it is. It has been a part of our life, right? We all have been there at some point of time.
Yes.
Okay, great. Other than that, I think bullying and teasing is very common in schools, right?
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
have you ever been bullied by someone, or have you ever raised your voice against bullying?
Yeah, I have never been bullied by someone, but whenever I see someone being bullied, so I just go and inform our teachers, and there is a anti-bullying squad of teachers. So I also
Okay.
go and inform them, and there are bully monitors in our class as well. So they also inform the class teachers that there is something like that. And also, whenever I see that, I take a stand for the person who is being bullied. But I would say that I would ask the person who is being bullied that every time there will not be anyone to take a stand for you, so you should take a stand for yourself.
That's true. That's true. So that is what a whistleblower does. Whistleblower. Do you know what is the meaning of the word whistleblower?
No, ma'am.
So whistleblower is a person who takes a stand against something wrong,
Okay.
right? That person is a whistleblower, right?
Okay.
So that means you have been a whistleblower many a times. You do not directly get involved in it, but you talk to few people who can really help. So you are a whistleblower, right?
Okay.
Okay, okay. And there are people who are bystanders. Do you know who a bystander is?
Yeah, bystanders are those people, for example, if I talk about the situation where someone is being bullied, so those who watch them being bullied, so those are bystanders.
Yeah, so
Bystanders.
yeah, they are mute spectators, right? They watch everything, they enjoy,
Yeah.
even if they do not enjoy, but they choose to be quiet,
Yes, ma'am.
right? Okay, great, wonderful. Now, I would like to ask you, who is the most notorious student of your class or your school?
Okay, so for I would say that all the boys in my class are notorious, and they I would say that they have a gang type of, and they have formed a group, and if they do ever do anything, so they form a group and then do anything notorious. For example, doing something wrong. So actually, there was one student who was dispersed from the school at the should what do we say when the school is getting over, so at that time in English that
When the school is about to close, or yes, when it's
okay.
off time, when it's off time from school.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So when it's off time for school, so we get off at 2:15, around 2:15, and he didn't reach home till 4, and he would have reached till home till 3 maximum. So they formed a gang, and they uh, what do we say, um they went for a birthday celebration one of their friend, and they didn't even inform anyone at
Oh,
their home. And so this is
mm,
what they do, and also they do naughty things as well. And they also
mm,
throw everything in the class. They can't pass it, that they can't come to the other student that take this thing. They just throw it from their bench, and someone might get hurt as well.
that's true. Okay, okay. So, do you think that teachers, or I would say counselors, do you have a counselor in your school?
Yes, ma'am, we have school counselor.
What is the job of a counselor in your school? What does a counselor do?
So if a student is stuck in any kind of situation, if they are not able to study for any kind of due to any kind of circumstances, or there are anything that they want to discuss with their friends, or they cannot discuss it any with anyone, so they go to the counselor. And they also help with our family problems. If we are facing any kind of family problems, so they'll also help ask us to motivate ourselves to keep studying. And also they keep us happy. And they also time to time come to us and inform us about the situation of our school, that what is happening every day, and what we should do and what we should not.
That's true. So I believe every educational institute must have a counselor, because there is a dire need of a counselor in any educational institute, because I believe that students too have stress. What do you think?
Yes,
Are
ma'am.
students stressed? Are they stressed?
I would say that they are stressed, but everybody thinks that when, for example, if an adult is seeing that if a student is doing homework, so they must be thinking that, oh, they are very happy that they are going to get homework, and they just do their homework and go to school and submit it. So at that time, adult is not also wrong, but at the same time the student is also in stress to complete work in the burden. And I would say that in my school there is a lot of burden for homework, for
Mm-hmm.
project submission, and every, I would say, subject enrichment activity we have to give it before every periodic assessment. So there is stress for students as well, but those who are not in the shoes of the others, how can they know that if there is stress or not?
That's true. You have to be in their shoes and you have
Yes,
to
ma'am.
see things from their perspective. Then only you will be able to see what kind of stress they are going through. Does exam give you stress? Are
No,
exams stressful?
I would
No?
say that exams are stressful for those who haven't studied the whole year. But if I
Mm-hmm.
talk about myself, then I study with concentration in my classes, and I also do fun during exam times as well, because fun is also needed, and we don't have to become like every time we are studying. So this that will also will take a toll on our mental health. That if, for example, someone might have not depression, but they will feel stressed that I haven't completed this chapter, I don't know this. So at that time I would go for fun, I would go with my friends also, but and at the same time I would do the revision, so it doesn't give me stress.
Hmm. And is there a peer pressure? For example, if one of your friends he has performed very well in exam, so does that create some kind of peer pressure in the exam in the classroom?
Yes, ma'am, I would say that yeah, there is peer pressure, but I would say that it depends on the person who takes it as a breaker or a maker. Because
Hmm.
I would say, if a person is saying that, oh, my friend, one of my friend is securing good marks, so I should also be motivated by them, that if they can do so, I can also do that thing also. So
Mhm.
at the same time I would feel motivated, so I also feel motivated when others do, and I try to score better marks than before, and I don't try to compete with other students, I try to compete with myself, that if I am better than before, so it is good. So
Mm.
peer pressure is real.
Yeah, it is a thing. It is a thing. And do you think that parents must force their kids to get good grades in exam? Is it okay if they force you to get good grades in exam, or do you think it's not okay for parents to pressurize their kids to get good grades in exam?
I would say that the kids should not pressure pressurize the students or their children to get good grades, because if someone is not good in studies academics, so they may be good at music, dance, or something like sports. So we should not the parents should not pressurize them, but they should check time to time that if they are studying and they are maintaining their notebooks and doing all the work, but they should not pressurize them to score good marks, because the education system of India is like that. If there is the same test for everyone, even if the
Mm,
student is academically good or not. So this
mm,
is what I think, that
that's
they should not
that's
pressurize.
true. Have you ever helped any of your classmates in their studies?
Yeah, I almost every time help my classmates with studies. For example, if there is any free period, so they come to me and ask the question that they don't understand. And I'm specialized in maths and English, so they come for particularly that kind of concept that they are not able to understand in maths. And also,
Mm-hmm.
I also teach them science and SST as well. So yeah, I every time help them, and I never say no to them.
Wow, that's so nice of you. If you are helping out other students, I'm sure that you will be the most liked student of your class, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes.
that's very good. Wonderful. That's wonderful. Okay, so do you think that parents must impose their choices on their kids when it comes to choosing their career?
I would say that no, parents should not impose their choices. They can give advice to their children that you could take up this stream. This will help you in future by you can get this job. But they should not never ever impose those choice, because if I talk about myself, my mother never ever, she doesn't say that you have to go with this subject or anything. So I would say that they should not impose their choices, and this is their life, not your life. So you
Mm.
are just there to guide them. You're not there to impose your choices. But if they want, so I would say that they should not do. And if their children is not comfortable with that choice.
That's true. But I have a one suggestion. I have one suggestion for you. You must enjoy your student life to the fullest because this is
Yeah.
a golden period of your life. As you will grow, you will become mature, you will understand that the problems, responsibilities, and other
Yes,
things will
ma'am.
also grow, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Right now, you do not have any responsibilities as such. Your parents are taking care of your needs and wants, right? You do not
Yes,
have any financial responsibility. So, this is the time for you to enjoy,
yes, ma'am.
right?
I
Once
agree.
you will graduate from school, you will graduate from college, you will see a lot of stress in terms of choosing your stream, career, right? At
Yes,
the same
ma'am.
time, you would want to be financially independent. So it's going to be a bit difficult in future, but right now, this is the best period of your life. So
Yeah,
go
I
to never
agree.
ever miss any day of your school. Go to school every day. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay. And
yes,
enjoy with your friends, have a good time with your teachers. That is something that you can have, right?
yes,
Okay. So it's already feedback time. Anushka, not even for a second did I feel that you made any grammatical error. You were pretty much there, very upfront with your answers. The response time was so quick. You think quickly, process, register, and give a quick response, and it's always to the point. And I would say that the answers are quite structured. You make good use of vocabulary, but at the same time we have to focus on better words, right? There was a word
yes,
whistleblower, so you can you can use these words in your day-to-day conversations, like bystander. I never choose to be a bystander. I always want to be a whistleblower, and I want to take a stand against any kind of discrimination or injustice, right? So that is how you
yes,
can use these words. Fine. So
yes.
that's all for today, Anushka. It was nice meeting you and connecting with you after so long. Have a great time. Okay. Bye bye. Take
Have
care.
a
Have a great day
nice,
ahead.
day.
Bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.